Can't see for shit. See if that helps. Trying to watch for water in the road, mud, all that good stuff, not just from the construction trucks, but also from kids. Kids will pull out and, well, they go mudding in construction sites. They're not supposed to, but you know, we know how that works out. Leaving a little bit late. I needed to leave 20 minutes ago. There weren't so many cars, these little curves, that little quick right, left. It's kind of fun. But there's too many cars, so I can't have fun. I just got to get to work. Go to Louisiana. Actually, I got to go to New Orleans. Drop off a box, pick up a box, come back, drop that box. Well, I got to pick up a box in Dayton, Texas. Then I got to head to New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, I got to go to Plaquemine, then New Orleans. And drop off the box in Plaquemine at the wash. Pick up the box in New Orleans. I cannot see with that bus's lights. They're blinding. It's that fog from, well, if I wasn't talking, it probably wouldn't fog up so bad. You have the moisture from your breath. I know when it's really cold and the truck's not running, or even sometimes when it's running, if it gets cold enough, just the breath from me and my dog will put ice all over the inside of my windows. We'll be up in like Williston, North Dakota, Sydney, Montana, you know, just back in oil field. And we're sleeping in the truck. Then I gotta take a credit card or something and scrape the ice off of the windshields. Like I have two of them. I have one windshield and two windows. Well, three counting the bunk. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mirrors that everyone likes to hide in. This is on my truck at work. Sorry for the coughing. But with my truck at work, yeah, being in the outside part of the lane by an 18-wheeler is not a good idea. Being up next to it, touching it is not a good idea. If you're on a motorcycle and you're beside an 18-wheeler for any reason, remove yourself from that situation. You just don't want to be there. It's really easy to lose a bike in my mirrors. I definitely don't want to hit you. Railroad tracks. Okay, let's see how we do. I don't know if I've been on this bike since I got the new GoPro. This is my lowrider. Lowrider ST. sold my soul to Harley Davidson Financial Services for a lowrider ST. What the hell? Well, they work a deal with me, so I can't complain too much. But if you think you're going to refinance it by the time they add everything else to it, the warranty package, the care package, you're probably not, unless you put a bunch of money down with it. Because it raises the value. They make a lot of money off of that. When you try to refinance a $24,000 bike with a principal of $2,800 or something like that left on it. Kind of hard to do. I still might. I have to put some money with it. Basically, if I put enough money with it to cover those packages that come with it, I could probably refinance it, get a little better interest rate, like I've got on everything else. Oh, I'm fogging up my visor. Why do these people have to ride side by side? I could probably fit through that gap, but don't want to cut it that close. I mean, I know some of you sport bike riders are like, oh, that's nothing. Not as much worried about the one as I am the other. More worried about this guy hitting his brakes. There we go. I know I probably spent too long in that situation. Well, if you're worried about him hitting his brakes, why do you stay that close for so long? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. That's what it all boils down to. I am a fucking idiot. But there's help. I can admit it, so there's help. Not really, but it's nice to say that. And I just put it in neutral. Going. Oh, my bag's still back there. I got a backpack with some of my work equipment in it, strapped to the luggage rack. I mean, the bike's pretty, but it gets taken to work and back, you know. Just the way it is. I gotta pay for it somehow. But back to the previous topic about staying away from trucks. There's multiple reasons. Number one, with these new tires and everything, when they go off, sometimes it's like a hand grenade. I'm sure you've seen them. You do not want to be near any of our tires, even if we can see you. Get wrapped up in a tire casing going down the road. That's gonna suck. And there's a spot, you get up about midway on our trailer and you're on the outside of that lane on a motorcycle beside us. We can't see you. We have no idea you're there. From there to the front of the truck until we can see the top of your head. Over our head. The other part that's really dangerous, and I've heard people tell people to do this, which is one of the stupidest things, is to get right beside a truck. Good Lord. My hands were occupied, I'm sorry. I could not see. I needed air across my visor. But anyways, the spot you definitely don't want to be, that I've heard people tell other bikers to get, like when you're in the rain or what have you, to get right up behind a truck because you're trying to get out of the rain. You know, catch that wind, get a little bubble around you, and it's not so bad. Two problems with that. You're down to just reaction time of seeing my brakes to stop. The ground's wet, you have a little further stopping distance than normal. Hopefully you don't grab a fistful of front brake. But even worse than that, what if there's a piece of tire in the road? What if there's a log in the road? What if they're, like in Houston, a ladder? I have never seen so many ladders on the road as I have in Houston, Texas. Just randomly, there'll be a fucking ladder in the road. Anyone out there from Houston, you can back me up on that one. There'll just be a random ladder. Sometimes a couch, piece of furniture, stuff like that. But usually it's a ladder. You do not want to hit that. The reason I'm saying this is if I see it in the road in front of me and I can't get around it when I'm in my big truck, well, why does it not want to downshift sometimes? I don't know. But if I can't see it, or if I can't get around it, I see it in front of me, I can't get around it, I'm going to split it. It's going to go right between my steer tires and right between all my tires and out the back of my trailer. Well, at that point, my backpack's still there. You're not going to have any reaction time to actually hit it, or to actually miss it. To actually hit it. Basically, it's going to appear in front of you so quick that by the time you can react, you're going to be wrapped up in a big piece of rubber, or you're going to be tangled up in a ladder, or some busted up construction materials, or a log. Especially heading into winter, people using their fireplaces and their wood stoves, you have that random log in the road, stuff like that. And you don't want to be behind a truck. You want some distance. You want enough distance behind a truck that you can see it, you can react to it, and you can get the fuck out of the way, you know? Because at that point, it's like you're playing a video game with whatever's coming out from under the truck. It's a risky video game. High stakes. But you know the ones where you got to react to whatever's coming from the top of the screen or the bottom, and it just rolls like a reel and you're moving left, you're moving right. It's pretty much that. But you don't have 3 lives. You've only got one. And what's really bad is I'll probably never know what even happened. You're on like I-80 in Wyoming or someplace like that, or anywhere. You know, there's no one behind to see it happen. But kind of, you don't want anyone too close behind because you don't want them to run over you. Add insult to injury. But I'll never know what happened. The other thing is, if you're so close up to the back of a 18-wheeler in any vehicle, and you can't see the driver in the mirror, that driver can't see you. You know, so you're up there, we don't even know you're behind us. At nighttime, we'd probably have a better idea you're behind us because we could see the glow from the lights, that sort of thing. But in the daytime, we're not going to know you're there. Not unless someone tells us, or we happen to see, oh, there was a motorcycle back there, where did it go? Is it behind us? Did it take an exit? So now you wipe out behind us, we're up there with the radio playing, or God knows what else, you know. And yeah, I randomly check my bags, make sure they're still there. So apparently this bike has an issue. Everybody wants to post the pictures of losing their bags, and it has me freaked out. The hair's in a weird position. Anyways, if you're on one of these things, stay away from trucks. That would be my advice. Sorry. Got a cough. It happens. Remember, a lot of us that drive 18-wheelers, semis, you know, big trucks, all that good shit, a lot of us also ride motorcycles. We don't want to hurt you. We also don't want you running up beside us, touching our trailer or anything, and that will freak a new driver out, so please don't do it. Because what's going to happen is they're going to look in their mirror, and every time they look in their mirror, they're going to swerve your direction. You're going to think they're trying to hit you. And I'm an idiot. I just saw this thing. Fuck it. You're going to think they're trying to hit you. And they're not. They're not trying to hit you. They're just looking in their mirror. And they're freaked out that there's a motorcycle there and it's touching their trailer. I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong gear. That's my problem. That was my problem. Wrong gear. It's getting kind of loud. I have to edit that section out. I don't know. I might leave it in and show my stupidity. Yes, I've stalled one too. Many times. Oh, the times I've stalled a motorcycle. Now, if you expect to be in that gear and take off, you're not going to stall. If I was taking off like I was in first, yeah, that's not going to work. But please stay away from trucks. We don't want to hurt you. Hell, we want to ride with you when we get home. It's all good. Not a good place to pass. And then driveways through here. That's blind going around that curve in a red light, and just not good. Got one more curve and I can pass. Can I pass here? Nope. There's that one more curve. That's why it's a wee bit dangerous. The vehicle kind of blocks it around the curve. I could have passed. I know I could have. Probably not on the camera, just on my visor. I talk too much. Would this be a good idea? No. That light's gonna turn red. Maybe one or two of these will turn off. This is a point where you really want nobody in front of you, because there's a curve just ahead, and it's really fun. Sorry, gotta defog. This curve right here, this curve is fun. This curve is fun when there's no one in front of you. Now it's like, what the hell? Oh my god, we got somebody who wants to drive the speed limit. That should be a crime. There's a red light. I will give them a pass. It's like, you're in Texas, you're impeding traffic if you're driving the speed limit. Let's see where we are. Hopefully there's no cops. Should I leave it in? Should I take it off? I have no idea. This bike's a little weird when I haven't rode it in a while. It's awesome, but it's a low rider for a reason. It's not because the bike sits low. It's the bike actually sits up kind of high for a Harley. A little narrow, you got a little more lean angle, that sort of thing. but with the mids on it, it puts your knees up really high because your butt's down really low. It's a low rider. Yeehaw. Makes me think of cops behind me. Like going blink, 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 blink. It's not a cop. It's just their headlights with my shirt flapping in the wind, giving me a heart attack. But here's another part that can be screwy if you go to pass. Number one, I don't want to get too close to that dump truck at the moment. I don't feel like getting hit with a rock. If there's nobody else, I could just kind of go up and fly around. That'd be cool. But also, traffic tends to back up, especially if there's a train or anything right up here at the next light. It'll back up all the way to the light we were just at. And that's from everybody going to the plants and everything in the morning. All the plant workers going to work. Half the time I can't remember if it's 5 or if it's 6 or if it changes by day or what the problem is. I don't know what time it is. I can't read my phone. I think I may have missed it. I don't know. Yes, I can't read. I can't see. My helmet is fogged up. And I need my new glasses that I've been trying to get for 3 or 4 months. I need to open my visor. I can't see. Where am I? Here we are. Oh, there are factories, chemical plants. Awesome. Anyways, adios, sayonara, vaya con Dios, nashvara, catch you later. Deuces, yo. I gotta let you go, so I will catch y'all later. And please, stay the hell away from my truck. That's your safety message for today. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.